Hi, Shorecrest Seniors. I've asked Miss Gonzalez if I could send a special message out to you because in some capacity or another, I have had the opportunity to work with almost every senior in the class of 2020. Some of you I had as freshmen, some in history and film or in Highlander Home. Some of you have been in clubs or groups I've advised. I've had the opportunity to travel with some of you on band trips. Thank you to Mr. Crusoe for letting me tag along. I've chatted with so many of you in the hallways. I root for you at assemblies, sporting events, drama productions, concerts. I love your art. And this year, I had almost all of you in senior civics. No matter how our paths have crossed at Shorecrest over the last 4 years, I hope you have come to know and trust me as an adult who cares about you deeply. You, seniors, are a diverse and dynamic group, but you're my people. I wanted to reach out to you before we head into next week, which would have typically been our spring break, a scheduled week off from school that marks the final stretch for seniors. Normally, when we come back, your teachers will be pushing you to fight that senioritis. They might be joking with you or maybe not joking with you about how your tardies have increased. We'd all be watching you prep for those milestone senior events that we've been talking to you about for basically 13 years. But this year is obviously so different. As we navigate these uncharted waters of finishing up the school year from home, seniors, you have a loss that is wholly unique. And I get that there are a lot of other losses and stresses out there that people are going through right now. And I'm not meaning to downplay those because those are really terrible too. But this is not a competition of which loss is greatest. No one should negate your feelings of loss and grief. That these last months of celebration and reward are not what you were expecting. But now is also a time to demonstrate your strength and resiliency, both as individuals and collectively as the class of 2020. By the time you see this video, you will have received an email and guidelines from Mrs. Gonzalez about finishing up your current courses and earning credit to graduate in June. You must demonstrate a good faith effort to re-engage in classes. Let me say that again. It's the most important part. You must demonstrate a good faith effort to re-engage in your classes. For some of you, this is no big deal. You've been staying on top of home learning activities in Canvas, checking in regularly, and if that's you, awesome, keep trucking along. You're doing great. But for the majority of you who have struggled with motivation or felt like, why bother? This assignment maybe doesn't even count. This is the moment when you need to shift that thinking. On Monday, April 27th, be prepared to re-engage with your academics. Consider this a time when you get to regain control over a situation where it seems out of control. Your teachers are so eager to engage with you. So check Canvas, email, send questions, attend Zoom sessions, whatever it takes. Do everything in your power to end your senior year on a good note and be able to walk away proud of how you finished strong. So in honor of this shift we're asking you to make, I've recruited the other half of Team Caruso, I'll admit it helps, he's a musician, to adapt a song just for you. Please don't judge us too harshly. I hope this makes you smile. I hope it helps you know how much all of your Shorecrest teachers and the staff are thinking about you. And I hope it becomes an earworm that you can't get rid of for days. Okay, here we go. I can't believe we're going to do this. But for you seniors, here we go. 2020, Shorecrest Seniors, social distance, closed our school doors early. Stuck at home now, life in quarantine. You might be missing classmates, teachers, and routines. Senior Scots, we love you. Even if it's just through Zoom, you can do this. Finish proudly. You've got the strength to see this through. Miss traditions because this happened. But
Yeah, so
I wonder who won nerf assassin. But now let's focus on things we can control. Check email and Canvas so learning can go on. Senior Scots, we love you. Even with a 6-foot rule, you can do this. Finish stronger. You've got the grit to see this through. I know you miss saying hi in the hallways, thinking about the friendships that you've made along the way. Some of you feel lost, some are annoyed. There's not one way to feel, and that's okay. Now re-engage. Senior Scots, we love you. Even if we're not at school, you can do this. Finish proudly. You've got the grit to see this through. Senior Scots, we love you. Even if it's just through Zoom, you can do this. Finish proudly. You can dig deep to see this through. The Shorecrest way will get you through. The Senior Scots, we love you. Take care, Scots. Active learning on the 27th.
Engage.
Bye.